In this episode, we'll be unboxing the RODECaster from Rode and setting it up so we can get podcasting in minutes. When first I heard about the RODECaster, I thought, nice, but really? Why would I need something like that? The thing is, it's not for me. It's for any person that wants to reach like-minded people through a podcast. And the great thing is, you don't have to be very technically minded to use it. I just had my kids play with it, and they've never played with any audio equipment before, and whilst no one got into the really big advanced stuff, they did get going and start recording within minutes. If you want to podcast in a really simple and efficient manner, then this could be the solution for you. It's easily navigated and takes over much of the work, so you can focus on producing your podcast without worrying about all the technical stuff. This week, I'm going to unbox and show you an easy setup. In the next episode, we'll look at the functionality and show you the setup in action. So here it is, the RODECaster in its box. Beautiful. We open it up, and the first thing, of course, we notice are these massive cards. And everything, well, it basically tells you where everything is, what everything does, and gives you a good oversight of the whole machine, even before you know where you're going. So there's our cards, lovely bit of plastic, and whoa, look at this. That is incredibly, incredibly neat. I'm so very, very impressed. We have everything in the box coming apart from an SD card. There's power supply with IEC, and we have USB-C on there as well. So let's have a look at this machine. This is the RODECaster proper, okay? It is just so neat, it's unbelievable. When you consider that all the components for a radio studio or radio production, headphone distribution amp, all these sort of things is just in one neat little machine. And the construction, you know, you could hammer a nail in with this thing. It feels like it's just beautiful. Really solid, lovely chunky knobs, and we got all our pads, and we'll go through each individual component now in a second. So here it is, out of the box of the machine. We're just going to power it up. RODECaster Pro. And I just want to run through the components on here. So these first 4 channels are your microphone pre's from the back. And I'll show you those now in a second. The next one is your USB. We've got a fader for your phone input, which is a hard wire going in the back, and then a Bluetooth with one big old blue button here to pair your machine. And this fader allows you to listen to these pads. And these pads are the sample pads for music stings or sound effects to punctuate your show. You got a beautiful touch screen here, nice and big, so you can see exactly what's going on where. We've got the big old record button, so you hit that and what happens, but it records. And then we got these 4 big chunky lumpy knobs here. That comes off, don't mind that. And this is your individual headphones. So when you're interviewing your granny and your auntie and your mammy, granny wants a whole lot more headphones than, say, mammy or auntie. Okay, so you have individual control for everyone's headphones, so everyone's comfortable and you can have a really good conversation stroke interview. And here's the main output. So if you're using this machine for, say, a conference, you can plug it into your PA and everything will go through here and it'll come out of the mains. Okay, and I'll show you what's going on in the back now. Now the back is where all the business happens, isn't that right? So there's your individual preamps. So each of these takes a microphone, and 1, 2, 3, 4 corresponds to 1, 2, 3, 4 on your desk, your faders. You next have the 3.5mm jack for a phone if you want to hardwire a phone into that. Next we have our 4 headphones. So each of your guests has a headphone, you plug them in 1, 2, 3. I'd suggest you keep the presenter using headphone 1 because that allows them hear these solo and mute buttons at the end of each fader. The solo and mute buttons will only be heard by whoever is wearing the first headphones plugged in here. And then each of these is controlled by volume-wise with the most comfortable level for whoever's wearing the appropriate numbered headphones. Next, you get your live outs. So this will go into a PA in a live situation, or you could plug them into speakers, but I don't know how that's going to work for you. Next, we're looking at the micro SD. Plug in your micro SD, and that's where everything gets recorded to. The machine will format the SD for you, and it will record both your stereo and your multi-track versions. You can plug out your SD, bring it to your post-production guy, and he will deal with that. Or else this can be seen via our friend here, the USB. This connects up to your computer. And if you have your computer's sound output and input set to RODECaster, then you'll be able to put audio in and out of your computer into this machine. Then we just have power and your power button. We have our USB here. Okay, so we want to connect that up to the USB on your computer, be it a Mac or a PC. Close on there, and then we got that there. And this is the Rode website. And with the Rode website, they allow you to download 1, the latest firmware, and 2, the RODECaster application, which allows you to drag and drop, your sound effects onto the pads. Also, with the USB, you can send the sound out of your computer so you could play tunes into your podcasts. And you can also record via USB into your computer. And you need to set up your sound recorder to receive the sound from there. Be it in stereo, in your hardware, you'll see that as RODECaster, setting it up as your audio interface in your hardware. Or else, if you want individual tracks, you will have to set it up to Rode multi-channel. Okay, it's simplicity itself, lads. You got your microphone lead from your lovely microphone into mic 1. That's your preamp. Bring up the fader, and there's your levels working away. Simply plug in your headphones into input 1. Bring up the volume of output 1 from your headphones, and I can hear myself beautifully. Simple as simple can be. Same with connecting your phone, 3.5mm jack in there into the jack output of your phone. And then get yourself a little SD card. This is a 16 gig card. I'm getting about 15 hours of recording time on here. I presume that measures in stereo. Get that in there, click it in, and it says, do you want to format your card? Okay, there we go, 15 plus hours. It's ready to go. So each mic for each guest, headphones for each guest. Big record button, hit record, and you are recording your first podcast. Simple. Now that we've everything set up, next week we'll be going over to how to use it in practice. So exciting. I'm Keith Alexander, and you've been watching Adorama TV. Don't forget to subscribe to Adorama TV for more great videos, and tell us what you think. If there's anything you want me to cover and look at, please let me know. Please like, comment, or share this video, and check out the Adorama Learning Centre for more great articles and tips on all things audio.